it's time to play a country that basically nobody plays in Germany. Welcome to the Free German Syndicates. The Soviets that are against the Bolsheviks. That's basically a very fair recap of them. Really, I don't know what to expect from it, because I've literally seen nobody play this. So, yeah, before the video actually begins, please consider giving a like and a follow, it will help me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. Alright, let's get started now. Okay, so I've looked at the path a little bit. It is very good actually. Honestly, you do gain a lot of factories extremely quickly. You're not as weak as Bavaria. Still pretty weak actually. I think you're kind of equal strength to the Freikorps at the beginning. So what we want to do is a Western Marxists, because I think they are the more interesting ones. I'm looking at the KPD here, but I don't really think I want to do that. Anyways, let's pick Korsh. What is this anti-Bolshevik rhetoric mechanic thing? I don't think it's really that important. Anyways, now that we've got our new leader, Karl Korsch, we can denounce the FIUD, I guess. And also seize Junker property. Aren't the Junkers like the rich industrialists? Okay, oh, Martian Bremen? Fuck you, coup d'etat. No, we keep Korsch. I didn't get to achieve much in terms of like political. However, we do have an army of about 19 men, and I'm right about to begin the war against Himmler. I think 19 divisions is massive, and I was able to do that without even a lot of problems. So, oh yeah, Himmler doesn't even have enough troops to cover the whole front. We can just snake. I think this was the easiest war against the SS that I've ever done. And honestly, I'm proud of me. Like, this wasn't as easy. Like, thank God I took them before they even united with the Freikorps, because then that would have been hell. Next up, we're going to stab in the back the Republic. Oh yeah, it's going incredibly. I mean, they didn't have any troops on the border, so that was pretty easy. And I kind of messed up because I took Berlin, but Berlin is disconnected from the rest of the territory, meaning technically all of my army is encircled. And Berlin is actually the core territory. That's pretty stupid. Anyways, we can deal with the syndicalists, and they're already falling very easily. We own the whole north now, except like Poland, Polish Liberation Army, Silesia. We do have a little bit of an issue army-wise, because we don't have any guns. But we're gonna have to go to war with the Iron Front soon, so yeah, let's prepare for that. The war has been launched, and we can easily actually take them, I think. We've got like 3 times our divisions. Actually no, we have surprisingly a relatively similar amount of units. I had to delete some because, well, I had no guns, so I had to do that. But there's a lot of focuses allowing us to get 1,000 guns out of nowhere, so I'm just gonna do those. I call this strategy the snail around. You look, the front line doesn't make any sense, and I know it, but it works, so I'm not gonna change anything to it. And finally, Silesia can be ours. I mean, it isn't gonna be that difficult. A speech in Emden. Oh, yep, even more against stuff against the Bolsheviks. And yeah. Okay, seriously, Poland, can you capitulate now? For the love of God. There we go. We've united Germany, and we are still the German Syndicates. For some reason we're still stuck in the Civil War. I mean, it doesn't grant us any kind of debuffs. It's just interesting that we're still in the German Civil War. But actually not really. France is for once destroying Belgium, and Tukasevsky is getting partitioned over there. And now Koch's vision for Germany. There should be no other Union of Soviets but ours. Oh, we have a new focus trait? Challenge the Soviet regime. Holy, okay, wait. Does this mean that we literally get to cannibalize the Soviet Union and then become the Soviet Union? Oh, that's actually gonna be very OP. Because the Soviets aren't generally prepared for war as early as 27. Like, kid you not, I think they start off weaker than the Western Volunteer Army in this game. I think, I'm not sure. Whatever. First off, we destroy the WVA, and also Ukraine at the same time. Yep, that wasn't really that difficult. We already have a relatively massive army, and yeah, they didn't stand a chance. Anyways, now we can fortify them, so Ukraine and the Baltics, and then after we will be able to destroy Russia. Also, I'm looking that Armenia literally became a Soviet. Armenia is gonna proclaim the fucking USSR. It's okay, there's gonna be 3 different Union of Soviet Socialist Republics then in this game, huh? It is time to begin the invasion. Boom. We will just finish this and then... Alright, go my troops. For Germany shall be the true home of the revolution. Not the Soviets, fuck them. Here goes Armenia. Armenia wants to become the Soviet Union. So yes, there's actually gonna be 3 fucking Soviet Unions. We are doing kind of well. We already took Taitzin, and we aren't too far from taking Moscow. However, yeah, our troops have had to slow down because we actually don't core the territory until we actually murder the Soviets. So that's gonna... Yeah, that's pretty difficult actually. Okay, we're literally outside of Moscow now. We shouldn't have too much trouble taking it. We do have a low supply, but... yeah, I think it's gonna be alright. I'm also gonna try to push here in near Leningrad. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Offensive infrastructure. Let's go! I don't even think that will do anything, but we can do it, so why not? Okay, we are about to take Moscow. Yeah, 90... Nah, alright, that wasn't too hard. Okay, Russia only has 1 division per tile. I think it's over for them. Anyways, alright, they're dead. We are now cannibalizing them. I managed to take everything because neither Armenia or Transcaucasia did anything. And now we get to core everything they core. I think this also includes all of Russia. It is time for Karl Koch to proclaim a Soviet Union. And we shall be known as Die Union der Sozialistischen Soviet Republik. Okay, how the fuck do you say this? I'm not German. Right, fuck you, Kolchak. I know you're not German as well, but you die. Kolchak be like, yep, we give up now. I mean, fair. I'm gonna puppet I will puppet Mongolia, I think. That's better. Yep, alright. Nice. Now we get to do a bunch of other things as well. Next up, in order to gain a faction, I need to get Hungary as a puppet. And unfortunately, as they are in the massive faction with Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia and Romania, but who gives a fuck? I will be able to reclaim Bessarabia and a bunch of puppets actually, so that will be pretty cool. And I immediately forget about the fucking Air Force. I always do it accidentally, but it's costing me a lot of mens. Let's correct this. Let's make Czechoslovakia be bombed. We've already taken Prague, and I think it's not gonna be that difficult of a fight. It's just gonna take a lot of time, more than anything. Okay, random screen recorder crash, that's pretty... No, that's not cool at all. I've declared war on Austria because I think I can call them. I'm not sure actually. Maybe I can only call... maybe no, whatever. We need to deal with Yugoslavia and then, yeah, the whole faction should capitulate. I'm also preparing to deal with the rest of the Russian reunifiers, but I will just skip it because I have... I have a relatively big army compared to them. They only have like 40 to 60 max. And yeah, they capitulated. Alright, let's partition them and then, yeah. Okay, there is one last boss fight that we can actually fight. France. Unfortunately, they're at war with Britain, meaning that they are a lot weaker than usually. But yeah, I've basically taken everything I needed from Russia. I've even taken the entirety of Scandinavia, because I could. So, yeah. Oh no! Kaboom! France fucking dies! That'd be pretty terrible for me actually. No, okay, capitulate. Nah, yeah, perfect. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, I'm calling it the end of this campaign. I cannot do this anymore. Anyways, I'm just gonna give this style because I don't really like how it looks. Maybe I should give like a Burgundy to me. But anyway, I'm done. That's it. I have done so much. Alright. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, then please consider giving a like and a follow. I really liked this path. And yeah, subscribe if you want me to do more videos on this mod. And have a nice day. Goodbye.